Hey everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. Today is Monday, June 17th, 2019, and here are your 60 seconds of cyber. I wanted to set the record straight this Monday morning. Over the weekend, Target went down, Argentina was in a blackout, different parts of South America were in a blackout, and the Twitterverse was just rolling with rumors of cyber attacks. Well, time to set the record straight. Neither Target nor Argentina were a result of a cyber attack. And that's that. Now let's get to more pressing news for this Monday. Mermaids UK, a charity for transgenders, has apologized for a data breach that exposed over 1,000 pages of confidential emails between the charity and parents of youngsters they serve. The breach in this case wasn't even foreign. Simply the data was uploaded to the web in an open domain, exposing all the communication between the parties. Mermaid has since apologized for the breach and is reportedly working on fixing it. The 2017 Equifax breach continues to transform industries, and this time the breach has created a headache for US government agencies who have in the past and still do use Equifax to verify the identity of US citizens applying for various benefits through online portals. The US government now requires citizens to upload their state-issued ID. And finally, a new variant of the Houdini malware has been detected in campaigns against financial institutions and their customers. Security researchers at Cofense published a blog post last week of the new strain of Houdini called H-worm. The phishing campaign seems as legitimate communication between the banks, including one of which is HSBC. The fraudulent emails contain an MHT web archive file, which acts as an HTML file and then downloads a zip file and the malware onto the customer or financial institution's computer. That's it for today's news. Make sure you're subscribing and following us for more. This week we will be in Israel. So today and tomorrow will be the last days I report from here in the States. And then tomorrow, after I get you guys your news, I'll be heading to Israel for Cyber Week at Tel Aviv University, where I'll be giving you your news every single morning from the event. That's it for us here today. Thanks for tuning in. Hey everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. Good morning. Last day in the US before I head to Israel for the Tel Aviv University Cyber Week. Super psyched about it. I'm gonna have some great conversations, be reporting beachside to you guys every morning, so if you're not by the beach, you can be jealous. But for today's news, as I prep for the long trip across the pond, a few things. One, Instagram is reportedly sharing minors' phone numbers and email addresses with various marketers. Data privacy and experts, including myself, argue that this kind of data violation and privacy violation should have some sort of parental consent when it comes to selling minors' data on the free internet. The issue raises a challenge of, do kids and do children have a right to privacy? How much privacy are they entitled to? And what can parents really do about it? Those are very, very good questions that we need to ask ourselves before allowing our minors access to some of these social networks. So cybercrime is back, and they're using old techniques from the past to gain access to new information. As our defense in depth posture and all of our cybersecurity defensive strategies make it more difficult for hackers to really access and get access to our data, the hackers are referring back to old hacking tools. Stuff like building old websites and landing pages like the FBI reported on yesterday, with an expertise of making it more reliable, more believable, and more current. So be on the lookout, retrain your teams, and retrain yourself on some of the old hacks and tools. We have a paper that we did a while ago on the history of cybersecurity. And you can go to the CyberHub Engage website and get the link. And if you register for our newsletter, we'll email you the history of cyber attacks and cybersecurity breaches so that you can see some of the old techniques that were being used way back in the 70s and 80s and even in the 90s, and how those are now making a comeback for cyber criminals. That's it for today's news. Make sure you subscribe. Tomorrow I will be reporting from Israel, and it will be at a later time, so we're just letting you guys know that right now. Until then, that's it for me today. My name is James Azar. Make sure you follow and subscribe. See you guys from Israel. Good morning from beautiful Israel. Today is Thursday, June 20th, 2019. My name is James Azar with CyberHub Engage, and here are your 60 seconds of cyber. We will be reporting from Cyber Week next week, all week at Tel Aviv University. But for today's news, I want to start by talking about AMCA, the third-party provider that caused LabCorp and Quest Diagnostics quite a headache, has filed for bankruptcy. In additional news, Dark Reading is now reporting that an average cost of a data breach has risen by over $3 million at $4.6 million per incident. And finally, Facebook is facing a ton of challenges, including now the launch of their own cryptocurrency after they banned all other cryptos from the Facebook platform. But more so, the FTC is now reporting that over the Cambridge Analytica scandal and other privacy aspects, Facebook is now facing anywhere between a $3 to a $5 billion fine from the FTC. That's it for today's 60 Seconds of Cyber. Make sure you subscribe. We will be reporting daily from Tel Aviv over the next week or so. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. See you guys tomorrow. Everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. Today is Friday, June 21st, 2019. I'm in beautiful Tel Aviv for the Tel Aviv University Cyber Week next week, where we're going to be broadcasting and talking to the most fascinating minds in the world of cybersecurity. It's got a great lineup of speakers and so forth. But here's today's 60 Seconds of Cyber. First of all, the Riviera City in Florida has agreed to pay $600,000 for hackers in a ransomware attack on the city, locking out the city's critical systems like the 911 logging system and the city's email address. City Council voted it's better to pay the ransom than actually deal with the problem. In other news, miners here, and folks, I'm holding a phone in my hand. So in other news, Newbird miner malware targets Mac pirates. So we've all heard of cryptojacking. Now there's a new way for hackers to actually use Mac computers for cryptojacking, emulating a Linux operating system on a Mac in order to continue to mine for data. That's it for your today's 60 Seconds of Cyber. Make sure you subscribe and follow us because we are going to have a lot happening next week. That's it for today. See you guys next week.